So, good day, ma'am. These are Group 6. Topic talk about the impact of globalization and public administration on the Philippines. And the members, Bacor, Bactong, Solmea, and Ordinario. So, learning objectives. Explain the dimension of globalization and impact on Philippine society. Economic, political, social, and culture. So economic dimension o nagpasabot sa kibali sa pag-abli ng mga merkado sa lain-lain na nasod yung pinaagi kibali sa trade, foreign investment o labor segregation sa Pilipinas. So makita kibali ni siya sa pagdag sa BPO o companies o pagtrabaho sa daghang OFW. So sa OFW sa gawas sa nasod nakatabang kini sa pagpadako o kita sa sahod pinaagi sa remittances o export. Except sa mga political dimension, nagpasabot sa paglapit sa Pilipinas na international organization sama sa United Nations o sa Association of Southeast Asian Nation. Pinaagi ini na nasud sa global agreements bahin sa mga rights, trade, and climate change. Social dimension, kibali sa mga lihok sa tao o mga impormasyon o teknolohiya. Tungod sa globalization na madali kibali ang komunikasyon pinaagi sa internet, social media, and pamilya nga adunay OFW dali na kibali lang pa maka-communicate ng pinaagi da sa video call. So ibali daghan kibali gyud improvement sa kumanan social media. Mga kinahanglan na ang i-adapt sa public administration, mga policy making, digital governance, disaster risk and management, human resources and development, and anti-corruption measures. Yan sa mga modernization theory, dependency theory, global governance framework. Baliyawan ng mga teknolohiya o ekonomiya na madala o ma-develop na mapagdako sa BPO industriya sa Pilipinas. O gawon sa ma-developing ng mga countries mahimong depende sa developed countries o parang governance framework or participation of Philippines, United Nations and Association of South Asia Nation nagpakita kibali ng pagkilambigit sa global decision making. So that's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Good day, ma'am. My topic is more about dimensions of globalization. There are 4 dimensions of globalization, named as economics, political, social, cultural. So in economics, it is the trade liberation, the foreign investment, and outsourcing. Political dimension is more about international agreements, governance reforms, and global institutions. While in social, it is more about immigration, labor mobility, diaspora communities, and while in cultural, it is all about the media influence, cultural exchange, and hybrid identities. This is the challenges for the Philippines. There are several challenges of globalization in the Philippines. First is the Philippines tend to depends on global markets. Then 2 is brain drain and labor migration. Then 3 is the policy alignment with international standards. And last is the inequality and uneven development. So let's all talk about the opportunities in the globalization. So first is we can have access to technology and innovation. 2 is expanded the trade and investment. Third is stronger international partnerships, and 4th is cultural diversity and global recognition. So, what is the impact of globalization on public administration? So, in policy making, it tends to adapting laws to global standards, just like the UNSDG. The next is the service delivery. We, the Filipino, adapting the digital governance or the e-services from other countries. And capacity building, we tend to train civil servants for global challenges.
Good day, ma'am. My name is Minmar Q. Solmea. I'm from the Group 6. My topic is case example. So, sa case example, may tulo ka buok na kuan. Ang pinakauna is OFW, Overseas Filipino Workers Policies, and the second one is Asian Integration and Cooperation. Then the last one is a governance initiative in the Philippines. So that's my topic.
Globalization reshapes Philippine society and governance. And public administration must involve to remain effective. And the last one, balance between global integration and national interest is the key. And that's all. Thank you.